It's Mel,
It's Chels.
and this time I thought we'd talk about death, which is something that not even I like to talk about, but I think that you should plan things out, in case something happens. And I agree. When I was younger, I didn't want to talk about death. See, she doesn't like talking about death, and there's other people that I've talked to that were younger that doesn't like talking about death either. But death is a part of life, and if you're going to date somebody or be married to somebody who's older, you got to prepare because I could die anytime. Uh, and then she has to take over everything. And if we didn't discuss it, then she's going to be lost. And there's a few times we try talking and it gets routed into some other conversation away from the subject. But why are you so afraid of talking about death?
Because I don't
And
like
do you
it.
think a lot of younger people, is this an age thing? Do you think?
Well, probably not. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like talking
I mean,
about
an older
death
person
because
is closer
I
to
wanna
being
live,
dead, right?
I want to live every day like there's another tomorrow.
Okay, so if I die, then you don't mind having to figure things out and like know my wishes and stuff like that.
No, we've discussed that,
But you didn't
But-
like to talk about that.
the only reason why I don't like talking to you about death
Mhm.
is because I don't want just to wake up one morning or come home one night and you're gone.
But that's a part of life, though.
Because you're a very stubborn man.
No, but I'm saying if I die,
I want to know
it's a part of
why,
life, right?
why, and if you're dying or if something's wrong with you, if you have cancer. But you're a very stubborn man and won't go see a
No,
doctor.
okay. So, like, how would you handle it if I died in my sleep, like tonight, and in the morning you found me dead? How would you really handle that?
I wouldn't.
I think because of my age,
I wouldn't.
and I used to be a nurse, I can handle it.
I
I mean, I would dress you before I called 911.
I would freak. I'd
So I
freak
can
out.
show you some dignity, you know what I mean?
I would of course stress you.
Okay, so would you freak out?
I would freak out. Yes.
Start screaming and stuff like that,
I'd bawl and try to wake you up.
even though I'm dead?
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
think
come
it's going
on.
to work. I mean, because, see, this happened to a relative of mine. I
Yeah.
won't say names, but her husband died in bed with her next to her. And it was
Just-
traumatizing. And she was older, she was in her 30s or
Death-
whatever.
Death is a very, very hard subject for me because I know how I am with, deaths because
Because
my-
of people you had
because of
die
my
in your family.
family. Yeah.
All right, but I'll say it's because
It's very hard.
is it because you kind of focus on yourself? Oh, I'm going to die. And you don't like to think about that at all?
Oh, I know one day that I'll die, but I do know that. I know that's.
I have a
I
feeling
know
that this
that's
is
part
an
of
age.
life, but
This is an age thing here, because the person who's older is closer to dying, and they're going to reflect on that kind of thing, and plan. I didn't plan things out when I was in my 20s, in my 30s, but towards the end of the 30s, going into the 40s, yeah. And I want to try to
mean-
make everything as easy as I can for you if it happens.
I realize that, and I know that. But I just don't like it.
Well, I don't like death either. It's not my friend, It could happen anytime. That sucks. I wish we
I
could live
know
to
that.
be 200 years old. And
And
like 100
I'm
is 50.
I'm well prepared for death with anybody, myself, or I just don't like it.
And see, you've always dated older, and so those people could have died too.
Well, yeah,
In fact, one guy's dead. Ex-boyfriend is dead. So see,
he died.
if you had stayed with
what?
him,
He died a
then he
year
would have
after
been
we got together.
right, he would have been dead. Okay, so let us know what's your viewpoints about it. Is it something that you think people shouldn't talk about it and just live life like it's live every day like it's going to be your last day, and then if it happens, then just wing it? Or do you think you should discuss it, and that way you're better prepared in case something does happen? Let us know in the comments below, and like always, thank you for watching, and God
God
bless.
bless.